Joining me now is Sheryl Lansey, Democratic candidate for Baltimore City State's Attorney. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Tell me, what do you see as the single most important issue facing the city right now?
Right now, I think that the people of Baltimore need to regain faith in the criminal justice system. And when problems that are straightened out between the various elements of the criminal justice system have been addressed, then maybe this stop snitching mentality will be gone and people will go back to being helpful to the police and to the court in prosecuting cases and making the city a safer place to live.
Mm-hmm. What would you do in office to affect the greatest change, improving the quality of life of your constituents?
The office entails a lot of things, but all things go to education. And I think that every facet of the court system and the state's attorney's office can always do with an update in education of the assistants and all of the people who come in contact with their office. I think the main thing is to let people realize that the system does work, and we just have to make sure it works to our advantage. It's not the perfect system, but it's the best system.
Mm-hmm. What would you say are the major assets that you bring to the office?
My training is probably among the biggest assets I would bring. The major emphasis on education I spoke of would come from my training as an educator, as an elementary school teacher, which entails management, evaluating the weaknesses and strengths of students, and determining the best ways to improve their performance. I carried those skills into the district court when I became an administrator there, and they were bringing in new systems at the time, and I was able to use my skills to train all of my personnel and to troubleshoot for all the new problems that we were encountering while we were going into this new system.
Mm-hmm. So what is the single most important message that you would like to convey to voters out there today?
I want voters to know that I believe in them, and I want them to believe in me. I want them to know that I live where these problems are. When I come out on my front, I see a lot of the complained of activities in the city. I've watched it develop. I've watched people trying to change it, and I think that we can really work together with someone who knows what's going on and recognizes not only the obvious problems, but a lot of the underlying problems with these activities that are becoming troublesome in the city.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the one thing that voters don't already know about you, but maybe they should?
I'm a daughter of Baltimore, born, bred, and educated. I come from a old Baltimore family, and we were trained from the cradle to serve the community, to help wherever we can. We've been encouraged to go into various fields. My grandfather was an entrepreneur in Baltimore, had several businesses. My cousin, Donald Gaines Murray, was the first black admitted to University of Maryland Law School. So we had the interest of the law practice and legal activities that were brought into our lives at a very early age.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Sheryl Lansey, Democratic candidate for Baltimore City State's Attorney, thanks for joining us, and good luck to you.
And thank you so much.